storm, blanket, and the mountain pace. Let me tell you a story from the mountains of southern Africa, from the land of the Basafo people. This story comes from long ago, before roads were paved and cars rumbled through mountain pace. It's a tale about kindness, courage, and a little bit of magic, things that still matter today. Our story begins with the man named Tabo. Tabo was a herder, a simple man who spent his days watching over his family sheep high up in the mountain valleys. He knew the mountains like the back of his hand, the winding paths, the hidden caves, and the sudden storms that could catch even the most careful traveler by surprise. Tabo was known in his village, not just for his skill with animals, but for his warm heart and steady hands. One late winter afternoon, the sky suddenly darkened. Thick clouds rolled in faster than anyone expected, and a fierce blizzard whipped across the mountain pass. The wind howled like a wild beast, and snowflakes stung like tiny needles. Tabo was packing up to head home when he spotted a figure stumbling through the whiteout, struggling against the cold and wind. The figure was a stranger, tall and cloaked in tattered clothes, shivering and clearly lost. Tabo didn't hesitate. He took off his only blanket, a thick woven cloth his grandmother had given him to keep warm on cold nights, and wrapped it tightly around the stranger. "Come with me," Tabo said simply. "You can warm yourself by my fire." Now this was no ordinary stranger. As the fire crackled in Tabo's small hut, the stranger's eyes seemed to glow like the mountain stars, and his voice carried the calm strength of the ancient hills. "Thank you, Tabo," he said. "I am a spirit of this mountain, a guardian of the passes that wind through these peaks. You have shown me great kindness in a time of need." The stranger explained that travelers often feared crossing the mountain pass during storms because the paths were treacherous and easy to lose. But because Tabo had shared his only blanket, a true act of hospitality when all seemed lost, the spirit would now watch over him and his village. From that day forward, the mountain pass would be safer for Tabo's people and all who traveled through. Think about that for a moment. Tabo gave away his only blanket, something precious and necessary for his own survival, to help someone in need. In return, he earned protection and peace for his whole community. It's like when you share your umbrella on a rainy day and suddenly the storm doesn't seem so bad because you're not alone. This story reminds us that kindness, especially when we have little to give, can bring about powerful change. It teaches us that protection and friendship are often earned through small acts of generosity, and it shows us the mountain itself as a living, breathing presence, watching, waiting, and responding to how we treat one another. So next time you face a challenge, whether it's a difficult path, a storm, or just a tough day, remember Tabo and his blanket. Even the smallest warmth shared in the cold can turn a hard journey into a safer passage. And who knows? Maybe the mountain spirits are watching, ready to help those who show true kindness. That's the story of Storm, Blanket, and the Mountain Pass, an old tale from the Basaso people, still carrying lessons for us all. Thanks for listening, and may your own paths be safe and your blankets warm.